What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got KO, Mike Kalinowski, taking on Adam Hlavac. This would be quite the match to see who's going to face Mara in the finals, so let's get this thing started. Yeah!
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament. It's going to be an Intergeekdom tournament.
You know what? I think a tournament probably sounds like the better option. I think we could probably squeeze that in.
Now we have ourselves a tournament, and he challenges Jared Havon. If Mike gets 2 points here, he knocks out Jared.
4. Hydrogen.
I
want to congratulate you. Wonderful idea. And now that you've won, your next match will be in round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the Collision.
Let me stop you right there. It's not going to be that. So what's going to happen? You're going to Danica Burnett. I play the winner.
And your
Who would you like to play in the next round?
I can't say who I'm going to play. I'll play whoever the commissioner would like me to play. Whoever it is, whoever's left over, I will go to the 3rd round and go and do what I just did out there.
You know, I'm a little frustrated, I'm a little upset. Lions Den came in, they recruited a new guy. I've been here 3 times. I've lost 3 times now, always to the last question.
Adam Hlavac coming off that big victory at this partner. I mean, this is a chance for him to really strike out on his own. And your winner by way of knockout. The answer's correct. It's Adam Hlavac.
Yeah!
We have the semi-final match between Adam the Haymaker Hlavac against Mike the Killer Kalinowski here. And man, after what we just witnessed on Tuesday with Rachel Cushing and Mara Kalinowski, we're still recovering. Arguably one of the best matches in Schmoedown history ever. Yeah, don't worry about Intergeekdom, don't worry about season 5. I'm talking ever. That was a battle to sudden death. They went 9, 10 questions, whatever it was, and Mara Kalinowski pulls off the big upset, takes out Rachel Cushing, and she is in the finals now, waiting for either Mike Kalinowski or Adam Hlavac. Wow.
It was matches like that we saw on Tuesday, why the channel ESPN Classic is a thing. And now what's going to happen here today? Are Adam and Mike going to be like most dudes and disappoint us after the ladies make us feel good about ourselves?
Well, I mean, if their past performances or anything, the answer to that question is no, they won't disappoint us, because look at the run that both of these guys are having. Starting off with Adam Hlavac. He has had an amazing run so far in this thing. He beat the former champion in Hector Navarro. He beat him in the first round.
His good friend stabbed him in the back.
He did. He beat him well in that first round. Then he knocked out Keaton Markey, and here he is. And I think that he is being underrated because of the other performances happening. He's a quiet dangerous. Because if you look at also Mike Kalinowski has done, Mike Kalinowski obviously has been louder in his approach and everything that he's been doing. He's the reason we're having this tournament.
It's his fault.
He's demanded this tournament. He's made this tournament happen. But he's also delivered in this tournament. In his first match, there was a knockout. In his second match, there was a knockout. He's been doing it back to back. He's coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two competitors, and when you just have a conversation with them, you're like, you know nothing about this stuff. Adam can't even pronounce his last name properly. It's Hlavac. And then when you get to Mike Kalinowski, you look at the corruption that he has laid in this tournament and in the entire movie trivia Schmoedown landscape. From what he's done, you would say this guy's blood alcohol level is higher than his IQ. But then you get him onto the white-hot spotlight of the movie trivia Schmoedown, and they have proven they have a great amount of knowledge in a variety of intergeekdom categories, and we could be looking at another classic 2 in a week.
Well, we're going to find out, because the winner will play Mara Kanopik, and then the winner of that will go on to play Jason Inman for the championship. Live September 8th at the El Portal Theater. Get your tickets now if you want. Schmoedownlive.com if you want to see the battle for whoever wins this tournament against the champion, and Dan Morrow and his partner John Roca will be going up against the team of Stacey Howard and Winston Marshall in a round 1 battle as Anarchy begins. But we are here for the semifinal match and to hear some fireworks. Here we go.
Hello, sheep. Welcome to the semifinals. Look where I am. I'm standing right here in the semifinals. And I know a lot of you didn't think that was going to happen. Let me stop you right there. You see what happened? 2. Not 1, 2 KOs. You know what? I don't even know if there's a third round in Intergeekdom. I haven't gone to it yet. So here we are. You're welcome.
Man, I'm super excited to be here. I am super pumped up. The fact that I beat Hector to get here, I'm one step closer to getting closer to fighting Jason Inman. I got some Roblox in the meantime with Keaton. You know, now Mike, you know, he wants to play fair and square and kind of work his way up there. But you know, I beat Hector, the former champ. I got this. I'm so pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Let me tell you something, guys. People are saying, you know, win or lose, what's going to happen? If he lost in the first round, what would happen? It doesn't matter. I've told you this before. You're not listening. Win or lose, I've changed the game. I have woken up. 2 months since I've been woken up, this league has changed. Proof of that? That match you just watched. Mara and Rachel. That is the single best match I've ever seen, especially in Intergeekdom. Maybe even the entire Schmoedown. And you know what? It's due to me. That wouldn't have happened in a 5-way. You think that you would have got something like that in a 5-way? No. You're welcome.
You guys see that shit? That shit was crazy. It was amazing. It was great. Mara's great. I think every fighter here is great. But you know, I'm real thirsty for blood, and I want to go for gold. So I want to try to beat and just trample over everyone, whether it's Mara, whether it's Kalinowski, to get to Inman. That is my final goal. That's the only thing I'm thinking about, and the fact that I'm able to get here as the underdog is absolutely amazing.
So here we are, semifinals. My next match against Adam Hlavac. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't think he knows how to say his name. Here's the thing. You know what I know how to say? Go home. I don't even know. Does he even have a first name? I don't know who this guy is. So he had a couple good matches. So here we are. You know what? I'm gonna do what I've been doing. KOing.
Look, Kalinowski, you're a sweetheart. You can be. And I see you. I see you being, you know, the guy who's trying to make all these things work in his favor, but I'm coming for you. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to crush you.
A few months ago, I talked to Mara and I said, you know what? I was impressed by her thing. She kind of dismissed me. I said, just put her on the table. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, I'll keep winning. So Mara, she's a woman of her word. She kept on winning. So now she's moving on. And here I am, with Hlavac in front of me. I'm gonna keep my word. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Then Mara, it's gonna be you and I.
Yeah!
To nobody's surprise, Mike Kalinowski wants everybody to thank him for doing this and for taking credit for the match on Tuesday, saying we wouldn't have gotten that match had he not put this thing together.
What a guy.
Which, again, in a certain way, he's right, but he's been so boisterous now lately. It's just like, and then Adam saying basically the same thing we said in the beginning. No one's given him the respect that he deserves, and I gotta agree with him. I think that he's had some great performances here, and that if Mike Kalinowski is sleeping on Adam Hlavac, he is making a classic mistake. However, I don't think that's the case. I think Mike has been studying. How about that thing that happened against Donica, where Donica hits opponent's choice? Mike Kalinowski, who's been weak in Harry Potter, was anything but weak.
Flawless.
And becoming dangerous in this league.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Adam H.L. Hlavac needs to do here is just focus on playing the match itself. He doesn't have to play any of those silly games that Mike Kalinowski does. You know you're getting a certain amount of shosha with Kalinowski. That does not have to be Adam's bag. He can come up here, he can answer questions, and he might get to face Mark Konopik if he gets enough of them right.
Well, we are about to find out because the match is about to begin, but here are the strengths. Mike Kalinowski, strengths are DC movie news, made it very clear to put Harry Potter as one of his strengths, and cleaning up corruption, sure.
Causing it,
Maybe.
more likely, I think, Christian.
Yep. Adam Hlavac, whose strengths are the DCEU, also Marvel movies and movie release dates, and also saying if you don't pronounce his last name, he'll break your kneecaps.
Adam Hlavac versus Mike Kalinowski. We're about to get it going here, Christian. Very exciting stuff.
Just don't say the H. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Final four. Here we go.
3 rounds in the Inner Geekdom Tournament. Introducing first, representing Hyper RPG, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout in the Inner Geekdom division. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam because everyone else is ready to move this next one. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 knockouts in the Inner Geekdom division. Here's KO. Here's Mike, the Killer It's like he's one of these rare competitors that just feeds off. The more you move, the more he comes up with that.
All the sheep in the house.
He loves it. He's calling everybody sheep and Harry.
That's right. He is indeed the master of puppets. Did he chop his breakfast on a mirror?
Oh yeah, look at that. He's shaking Lavic's hand. That's classic. That's very
Off to a
classic.
good start here.
Surprise there. All right, Mark. How does round number 1 work here in the finals?
In round number 1, the field is going to hear 10 questions from 10 different corners of the Inner Geekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, the competitors have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard that we have generously given you a marker to write on. Once we ask you by name or a facsimile pronunciation of your name, please show your best attempt at an answer to the camera. At the same time you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure you heard a question properly, you need a repeat, you want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge in case you didn't like the way a question was ruled. Christian, we are ready to go between Mike and Aladdin.
All right, so Adam, are you ready? Ready. Mike? Oh, I guess
Snaps his fingers like the fonts turning the jukebox on.
like or Thanos. Let's get ready to Schmoedown! Starting up here in the world of the DCEU, in Suicide Squad, who receives an espresso machine as a reward for completing Amanda Waller's mission?
Fun fact about Mark Ellis, never had an espresso in my life. You drink it often. How's it feel?
No, I'm not a big espresso guy. 5.
Is that coffee machine?
Different thing. 4, 3, 2,
Harley
1.
Quinn.
Mike.
Harley Quinn.
Correct. correct. Adam.
Rick Flag.
Missed it. Okay, so Kalinowski going up quick here. 1-0.
I remember.
Next
All
question.
right. Adam has been cut. Will he recover? Your next question comes from the world of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What name does Aragorn go by when he first meets the hobbits in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Mike writing it down. Adam's thinking about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam. Forgot. Mike. Strider? Strider's correct. 2-0. Kalinowski Strider. Hlavac has to come back here. Don't let Mike get that ahead. And we get to the next question is Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who said fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself? In Harry Potter,
I would go with Yoda. Is that?
not in those films.
Not in those.
No.
Not even mentioned.
No. Mary Poppins apparently was. 5.
Really?
Well,
She's
theory.
canon
This is
in
the theory. 4, 3,
A babysitter gets around.
2,
Hermione
1.
Granger.
Pens down. Mike.
Dumbledore.
Correct. Adam?
Dobby?
We accept either Dumbledore or Hermione. Yes. Mike is up now. 3-0.
Your next question comes from the world of Marvel. In the movie X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
What is his name? What is his name?
How do you say this group of superheroes?
X-Men.
No, you do not. You call them X-Men.
5, 4. You're Lewis X-Men?
I'm William X-Men.
2.
Repeat the question. In X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
Mutant.
Riptide.
I hit the T's, man. It's a rule of comedy. You hit
5.
a hard T, a hard K.
4. I don't like you at all.
A P works well.
2, 1. Adam.
Azazel.
Incorrect. Mike.
Riptide.
Correct. And now Mike has taken out 4 point lead. It is 4-0 after that Riptide answer. As we get to our next question, which is Star Trek. Star Trek. What rank does Kirk hold in the opening of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Admiral.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, Mike.
Admiral.
Correct. Adam. Lieutenant. Didn't have it. All right, so after that, 5-0. Mike has not missed, and now we get to the next question mark.
Still a perfect game. Adam's got to get on the board in a hurry. Your next category is the MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe. The question. In Spider-Man Homecoming, what name does Peter give to the computerized voice in his upgraded suit? That first point sometimes is the hardest one to get, especially in a match as tense as this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Vanessa.
Incorrect. Mike.
Karen, voiced by Jennifer Connelly.
Correct. Mike goes up 6-0 here.
I would have named my suit Vanessa if it
This is
helps.
getting out of reach here from Henry. Adams. Got to get himself back in here to get somewhat of a lead. And here we go. Next question is in the realm of Star Wars. Star Wars. Who plays pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue One, a Star Wars story? 5, 4, 3,
Riz
2,
Ahmed.
1. Pens down. Mike.
Riz Ahmed.
That's correct. Adam.
Riz Ahmed.
Got it. So Adam is on the board here. Adam gets himself on the board. 7-1.
6-point game, and Mike Kalinowski still perfect. If he gets these last 3, he gets a bonus question just for him.
We've seen crazier things happen here, though, than someone coming back from 6 points.
We certainly have, and we've seen some bad movies in the world of DC. Is this one of them? We'll find out. In Superman 3, Clark Kent initially returns to Smallville to attend what event? I've never ever actually seen Superman.
I've seen it with Richard Pryor.
Pryor.
5, really?
High school reunion.
3,
Little tiny babe.
2, 1. Pens down. And Adam.
Smallville High School reunion.
That's correct. Mike.
I just put reunion.
Reunion will accept. Reunion. Okay, so we got 8-2. 8-2. Mike Kalinowski still perfect here.
I hate saying that, like round after round and question after question. Mike Kalinowski's perfect because he's not. He's a very flawed individual.
Well, he doesn't think so. Here we go. Next question is in the realm of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Who stars as Eric Draven in 1994's The Crow? That's like giving someone an answer.
You know they're remaking The Crow.
No, they're never going to remake that.
No. They said
87 different people are supposed to do that.
Brandon
announced they're
Lee.
remaking The
5.
Crow.
I love the first one. 4.
And you
3
will be playing the role.
No, probably 2. It's the next number 1. Pens down and Mike.
Brandon Lee.
Correct. Adam.
Brandon Lee.
So there we go. 9-3. And our final question here.
In the world of mixed bag, it could be anything. Let's keep it to the universes occupied by the inner geekdom. Your question is, who played Wesley's annoying co-worker Barry in 2008's Wanted?
Mike hits this. He's got a perfect round. And 5, 4,
Guardians
3,
of the Galaxy star,
1.
Chris
Pens
Pratt.
down. Adam. Didn't get to have it. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's correct.
Wow.
Mike Kalinowski. 10-3. Mike Kalinowski. All right, Mike. So you were the only one who needs to answer this here. You don't need the whiteboard. You just answer it. For one more point here, perfect round, your bonus question. Who played Tank Girl in 1995's Tank Girl? Lori Petty. For one more point, Mike Kalinowski.
Lori Petty, ladies and
Having the
gentlemen.
game of his life here. It's 11-3 as round number 2 begins. Mark, how does round number 2 go?
She was also great in a league of their own. In round number 2, each competitor gets a spin at that wheel of justice. Once you spin it, you're going to land on a category. It could be one of the 10 wedges that represent a different corner of the inner geekdom universe, or spinners, or opponent's choice. Whatever you land on, you're going to have to answer 5 questions of varying degrees of difficulty. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, things can get a little nutty because stealing is available in round 2. Now, Mike Kalinowski, you are perfect, at least as it is according to this game here. 11-3 over Adam. Mike Kalinowski, the P word. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Adam Hlavac?
I'll defer.
Nailed it.
All right, so
All right.
make Adam go first.
Got his
here.
name right. Maybe that perks him up.
Yeah. Mike's looking at attempt history. He was the first person ever. He's already been the first person ever to do 2 KOs.
You gotta wonder, does he even put his pants on in the morning the same way us mortals do? Both legs at one time jumping into him.
We'll see. You know, Adam needs Marvel here. He's really spinning towards Marvel.
That's right.
He needs it to get back in the game. And he looks like he could get
It looks like he could get towards Star Trek.
Star Trek.
How does he feel about Star Trek?
Does he spin away
He did
from
not know that Kirk was an admiral at the beginning of A Voyage Home.
He's spinning away from it.
All right, he's going away. Going away from spitting in the face of Klingons everywhere. He's telling the Borg to go home. I don't know any other species.
Really looking at those, and he's waiting for those MCU movies.
Christian, this could be, if it gets to opponent's choice,
That's all right for him. That's all right for him.
All right.
Okay, that could be good for Adam.
Well versed in DCU, but he's got to be careful because Mike Kalinowski knows a little something about the DCU too. You cannot allow a steal to happen in this round 2 for Adam.
All right, here we go, Adam. 5 questions in the realm of DCEU. In Batman v Superman, what does Luthor try to convince Senator Finch to allow him to import into Metropolis?
Kryptonite.
Correct for 2 points.
2 points. That was a confident answer. Good early show returns.
Who plays Silius Stone, head of Star Labs
Joe
and father to
Morton.
Victor in Justice League?
Joe Morton.
2 points.
I love his steakhouse.
Yep. About to take his 11-7.
Good short rib.
In Wonder Woman, what is the name of the village that Diana, Captain Trevor, and his team liberate after crossing No Man's Land?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hazelbrook, B, Claremore, C, Mare, D, Veld?
Claremore?
D? D is correct.
He has clawed his way back in the match. It looked like his back was against the wall. Signs of life from Anna Hlavac.
What? Sure. What is the name of the LexCorp cargo ship that Bruce is looking for in Batman v Superman?
The White Portuguese! White Portuguese!
5.
White...
Choice. Is it A, Apollo, B, Black Legion, C, Nightshade, D, White Portuguese?
White Portuguese.
1 point.
And Christian, as odd as it sounds, if he gets this last one right without the aid of multiple choice, he is back tied with Mike Kalinowski.
All right, last question. According to Clark's tombstone in Justice League, what is his
Joseph!
middle name?
Joseph! Joseph!
Joseph. 2 points. Adam ties up the game.
Wow.
Big, Matt. Big. That was big.
That was big. That's championship. He may not win this match. That is championship medal right there.
Mike Kalinowski is up now. Mike Kalinowski needs a big round here, too, because Adam Hlavac has scratched all the way back and tied up the game here.
He looked at the board like he was lining up a putt. Like he wanted to see how it's going to break. Will it be in his favor as it turns out?
Well, if he has a good round, too, he can put himself right back in the position he was after round 1, but, you know, that's
A little bit of pressure, though, and we weren't expecting that.
Harry Potter again.
You listed that as a strength in his tail to tape. This is where you really show.
Want to test fate twice in a row. He's spinning again this time.
Right.
Okay. Wow, going away from Harry Potter.
I mean, look, Christian, if he gets Harry Potter again, I'm sure he's somewhat confident in it, but there's categories on there that he probably grew up with.
Yeah, I think that was it. He was given Harry Potter last time. He didn't choose it. So now, where are we going to go with this?
Could be looking at Star Trek, perhaps.
Spinner's choice. It worked out for him.
I got that my first round.
You should probably say that into the microphone, sir.
You know what? I'm keeping this shit.
You have to keep it. What do you?
Apparently he's never played before.
Pick what you want. Whatever you can't. DCEU, no. Everything except DCEU.
All right. Is he going to go with Who Said It? You know it would be great. You know it would be corrupt if he went back to Harry Potter.
It would be funny. Well, what's he going to go for? He's going to go
Spinner's choice.
DC against Star Wars.
All right. Maybe,
what is he confident with?
Maybe you want to put on something that you think Adam might not be confident in.
MCU. MCU.
It's going to MCU movies.
Got it. Right. So.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe, just so you know. Your first question, the world of MCU movies. What is the name of the missile system that Tony Stark demonstrates at the beginning of 2008's Iron Man?
I give to you the Jericho.
Jericho.
2 points. 2 points. Well, I'll give him. Your next question. By what name and number did the Grandmaster refer to Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok?
She is known as Scrapper 142.
What a dork! You got it right.
That's right. Mike Kalinowski taking back that lead there. Yeah.
All right, Mike, your next question. In the party scene in Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor shares an Asgardian that has been aged for how many years?
100?
4.
1,000.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 500 years, B, 1,000 years, C, 2,000 years, or D, 10,000 years?
1,000.
5, 4, 3.
1,000.
2,000 years?
That is incorrect for the steal, Adam. It is not that either. We're looking for 1,000. Even K. Even K. So no points are awarded, and Mike Kalinowski looking to rebound for his last 2 questions here in round number 2. Where in Rio de Janeiro is Bruce Banner working at the start of the Incredible Hulk?
Calcutta. Oh wait.
It's a soda bottling factory.
Yes, it is. Wow. Also would have accepted plant.
Yep.
All right. Your last question for Mike Kalinowski. He's currently got a 6-point lead. He can elevate all the way to 8 going into round 3. Your question, Mike. In the Avengers, what percent of the credit did Tony initially tell Pepper she should give herself for the completion of Stark Tower?
Give yourself some credit. 12%. 12%.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 12%, B, 18%, C, 25%, or D, 33%?
12.
12%.
1 point for Mike Kalinowski, and he is back to having a 7-point lead. That's a pretty healthy lead for a round 3 entrance.
7-point lead, but Hlavac has done what his other 2 opponents did not, and he got out of the second round. He's in the 3rd round now, fighting against Mike Kalinowski, trying to come back from a 7-point deficit. Mark, how does round 3 work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. Those are 3 in total, and they may range from 1 to 16, the number of Joe Montana. Those numbers correspond to a different question and category from the Inner Geekdom universes. Mike Kalinowski,
yes.
Your first question is going to be worth 2 points, as is Adam's. Y'all's next question 3. The last one, should we make it that far, worth 5 points. Mike, we need your numbers first.
2, 7, and 14.
All right. Adam.
3, 6, 9. 3, 6, and 9 for Adam. All right, so we are going to start with Adam, who's going to try to avoid the TKO here as we get to his first question, which was category number 3. Marvel. Marvel for 2 points, Adam. Who plays Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man
Bryce Dallas Howard.
3? Bryce Dallas Howard, 2 points. All right, still in there. Still in there. All right, your next question here is category 6. You chose category 6, scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. In Watchmen, what Jimi Hendrix songs play while Night Owl and Rorschach fly their way to Antarctica?
All Along the Watchtower.
3 points.
All right, it's actually a Bob Dylan song. It's just a Jimi Hendrix version.
Sure. And then your final. Now, if Adam hits this, it bounces back to Mike and he avoids the TKO. However, if he misses, Mike Kalinowski will win via TKO and play Mark Hanapik in the finals of the tournament. Here is the category, Adam, the DCEU. DCEU. Here we go. 5-pointer. In the mid-credit scene of Justice League, what does Flash have to do if he loses the race with
everybody
Superman?
brunch.
Not the initial joke response by Soups.
Buy everybody brunch.
Everybody out to brunch.
Correct. 21-18 avoids the TKO. Mike Kalinowski now has to hit some here in order to get himself into the finals, but he is now down by 3 points.
You gotta wonder what that does to the psyche. Kalinowski has been so dominant through the bulk of this match. All of a sudden, he's looking up at Adam Hlavac on the scoreboard, and here we go. Mike, your 2-point question. You selected the number 2, and that corresponds up here to the galaxy of Star Wars. And your question is, what planet is the site of Mace Windu's final battle?
Coruscant. Coruscant.
It's Coruscant.
2 points. Correct. All right, sorry to make it so easy.
So now Mike puts himself back in the position here to win the game. If he hits it, he advances and plays Mara. If not, he still has his 5-pointer to hit. All right, Mark, here we go.
All right. Your question in the world of the MCU. What is the seemingly indestructible automaton called that is sent to kill Thor?
The Destroyer. The Destroyer.
The Destroyer.
And your
second round, he fights amazing as he then gets and has all 10 points in the third round. Adam Hlavac really fought well. It was that first round that did him in.
That's right. It was a great comeback by Adam. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a boxer or a Schmoedown competitor take more punches in round 1 than Adam did, and he managed to fight his way back all the way to a lead. An impressive achievement, especially when you get this far down the road in a tournament format. But Mike Kalinowski versus Mark Hanapik, I mean, Mara has taken off like a rocket since her entry into the Schmoedown. Mike has been ruining a lot of stuff here in the Schmoedown, but it's also been very entertaining to watch, and that's what we're going to get with the final.
All right, well, there's going to be a lot of words here said between and from what I'm hearing, Kalinowski wants to go second. Of course he does. All right, so here we now are going to talk to Adam Hlavac and Mike Kalinowski. Here we go.
Alright guys, I'm here with Adam because apparently the rules are different around here now.
Around here, apparently.
So listen, Adam, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first round really did you in. I think we can both agree on that. If you don't have that same for round 1, round 2, and round 3, the way you came out swinging, that match goes completely differently. So I'm sure you're kicking yourself right now.
I am. There were a few questions in there that I knew the answers to, and for whatever reason, I tried to think about it. It didn't come to me even with a repeat of the question. For whatever reason, they were just completely blank in my mind, which sucks because you're right. The second and third round, I feel like I did really, really well, and the first round just really did me in.
Do you think you just needed that first round to kind of get settled? Like, the lights don't usually shake you, so I don't even think that that's like an excuse that you would use.
Yeah, usually my first round is usually my best round. It's the third round that really screws me over. So it's really weird not being able to find my footing in that first round. Just something, I don't know what it was.
Round 2, you were absolute powerhouse, and even round 3, like you said, you had an amazing performance. So, I guess, how do you recover from something like this?
I mean, the only way you can recover is to move forward and just look forward to the next match, continue prepping, continue studying, continue trying to be the best that you can be, and hope for the best in the next one.
And I know now you're out of the tournament, obviously, but You are going to continue watching the rest of it. Or do you have a pick between Mike and Mara?
Oh, I'm gonna be a real saltbox right now. I want Mara to destroy Kalinowski. 100%. Please. And I have a feeling it's gonna happen based on what we've seen.
It's not petty at all. Alright guys, I'm back with Mike Kalinowski. Mike,
Jen, anything you want to say to me?
personal space?
Little space? You want a little space?
Please?
And now, will you say
Great.
anything?
Well, Mike,
are.
we are here. You had a perfect round one.
I did, my first one. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then with round two, obviously, you picked Marvel, which is something I don't know that we would expect from a DC guy. Were you trying to send a message to anyone?
No, I don't need to explain myself. It worked out in my favor, didn't it? Did, right? Here's the thing, you gotta understand. We're at this level now. I don't have weaknesses. I have varying degrees of strength. Is that a soundbite for you?
Sure. So now you're going to be going up against Mara. You know, are you relieved at all to not be facing Rachel?
May I talk about this for a moment here?
Sure.
See, here, all you guys in this entire tournament, you said I was manipulating the system. I didn't want to face Rachel. You know something? I knew Rachel wasn't going to make it all the way to the end. I knew Mara was. And I've put competitors against myself, a string of tough competitors to where I had this hardest road to where I am right now. And guess who I'm going to be facing? Mara. Because you remember what happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed. Very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to keep winning. She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster, and I've got to face her, because I'm a man of my word.
So are you, I don't know, is everything working out the way that you wanted it to?
Let me stop you right there.
Naturally.
What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put it down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you down, Mara. And Inman, Captain, you can put on whatever little outfit you want to put on. You want to be Captain Riker, you know, whoever you got first. You know, I could call
Don't you have outfits?
Jen, get with the program. I haven't worn one of those since a year ago. I'm behind all that. We've moved on from that. So, Inman, put what you want on, because I'm coming for you in the live event. You better bring it, buddy. Because I'm coming for you. I told you all a year ago. I didn't care about the singles thing. I didn't care about the teams thing. Inner-geekdom, that's where I wanted to be. I've made a name for myself. I've created this entire tournament, giving you some of the best matches you have all ever seen, and here I am going for that belt. You're welcome, sheep.
Thanks, Mike. Back to you guys. Wait. Actually, I do have one question for you.
What's that?
Who's Chance Ellison?
All I'm going to say to that is, a month ago, all you sheep said, who's Mara Kanopik?
It's the best non-answer ever.
Well, Mike Kalinowski said that he making everyone thank him and saying that this is exactly what you wanted, and that he told Mara Kanopik, and he did. He told Mara that if Mara kept winning and he kept winning, eventually they would face one another.
Well, that's how tournaments work. Yeah.
That's gonna happen. And now, not always. I mean, depending on which round you're gonna go in, but
keep winning.
But all the way, she won. She made it to the finals, did the unthinkable, and beat Rachel Cushing. Mike Kalinowski has won 3 in a row, and now you have your finals. The amazing Mara Kanopik will go head-to-head with the killer himself, Mr. Corruption, Mike Kalinowski. It is gonna go down in a 5-round Inner Geekdom match. 5 rounds for the finals. The winner will play the champion, Jason Justice Inman, at the live event on September 8th. Get your tickets at Schmoedownlive.com. And right around the corner, we have 2 great matchups. As the first matchup we have coming down the pike, we are going to be seeing Ethan Irwin going up against the android Mark Andraco. #1 contenders match for the singles championship. The winner will play William Bibiani for the vacant championship. Now, that alone is going to be something incredible to see. Then the Inner Geekdom finals will go down on August 17th, right afterwards. Man, listen to all these battles that we have going on.
What do we got?
We got Irwin versus Andraco. We've got the Inner Geekdom finals of Kalinowski
and Mara Kanopik. We've got the team title match with Brienne and her mystery partner going up against the Shire Wolves. We've got Cruz, our first patron competitor ever, Matt Cruz, going up against Rosie Knight. Roca versus Bateman happens on August 24th. Andrew Guy returns to the ring, and he goes up against another person making his return, Mark Yodi Riley, the two-time champion, on August 28th. And finally, August 31st, William Bibiani will play the winner of Andraco and Irwin for that championship. So a lot of exciting matches happening in the future here. But Mike Kalinowski just ensured we're going to see what a battle. I can't wait to see Kalinowski versus Kanopik.
It's going to be one, dare I say, scorching summer. We'll be here to take you through all of the carnage, and you can join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now, as a matter of fact. You can actually do it right now if you've already done it. Thank you for your patronage. Tell your friends and your relatives, including Grandma, about it, and tell her I give her my personal best. Christian, great match today. Looking forward to the finals.
Me too. We have had a hell of an Intergeekdom tournament. The last couple matches have been really good. Again, hats off to Adam Hlavac, who fought his heart out today. But Mike Kalinowski has been playing great. Corruption's in full effect, and Anarchy is not too far away. And Mike Kalinowski, who has this mystery teammate here in Chance Ellison, the Cobra, apparently they're calling this kid. Let's see what happens with those two. But that's it. That's our tournament so far. The finals are going to come up. Who do you got? Amazing Mara Kanopik or Mike the Killer Kalinowski? Comment. Let us know. Keep those comments coming. Keep the likes coming. Share this with your friends. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. We'll see you next time. How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon,
well, that turned out to be an awesome match. Adam, he stumbled out of the gate in the first round, but he came in strong in round 2 and 3. Made this a battle. He took the lead at one point, but in the end, Kalinowski, man, he was on a mission. He wants that Intergeekdom belt. And Mara, I can't wait for him to take on Mara. That's going to be a clash of titans. I'm torn on who to... I like both of these competitors. I don't know who to pick is going to win this thing. Because it could go either way. We've seen what Mara can do. She's a monster. That's going to be one hot ticket. And, Kalinowski, man, he does it again. Also, I want to speak on something, earlier this week, we found out that Christian Harloff, his brother Kevin, unfortunately passed away. I just want to send my deepest condolences out to Christian and his entire family. We're truly sorry for your loss. We hope that you're, getting through all this with positivity. So, also, everybody out there, they have a GoFundMe page to contribute to Kevin's funeral. If you're able to contribute, I know that Christian and his entire family would greatly appreciate it. So, also, if you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. Also, we do new episodes of Schmoedown All Access each and every Sunday on the Jack of All Trivia YouTube channel. You can also find our interviews on there with Ben Bateman, William Bibiani, and last Thursday, we did one with a finalist for this Intergeekdom tournament, the amazing Brown Dwarf star Mara Kanopik. It was awesome. So until next time, this is your boy C-Dub. Peace.